Hello traders, and thanks for tuning into this market outlook from Exness. We're going to be looking at a possible idea for a trade over the next few days of the primary narratives driving the possible movement and what traders that position would need to be aware of in terms of economic data. We're going to be looking back at the performance of last week's idea. Idea was a possible buy for gold from the area of 1950 with a possible target around 2000. That idea hasn't been triggered yet and could well still be valid. Traders who were to take it should allow some time possibly for gold to complete such a movement. Now for this week's idea, I'm Michael Stark, Financial Content Manager, by Andreas Themistocles, to give the idea. Andreas for being here, Michael, and thanks for having me. What do you think is the idea for a possible trade for this week? So for this week, we will check on the Eurus chart for a long position with a potential target around the 1.08 price area. The price found sufficient resistance in early May and has corrected to the downside since then. The stronger dollar has pushed the price of the fiber, causing losses of around 4% in May. Also, if we take a look at the extreme oversold area, indicating that a correction to the upside might be possible in the following sessions. Also, the 50-day moving average is above the 100-day moving average and further supporting the narrative of the overall bullish momentum in the market. The first resistance, the 1.09%, is not a random number, is the 50% of the daily Fibonacci retracement level, and is also an area near the 50-day. What are some of the main narratives that's driving that possible move up by Eurus? So if we check the 30-year Treasury and bond yields chart, we will see there is a decline from the yearly high of 4%, forming that investors are slowing down capital flow towards the dollar, pushing the price of the Eurus chart to the upside. Also, expectations of recession still in effect since there is no final vote on the debt ceiling agreement just yet, and developments on the monetary policy are in focus for the investors this week. And in terms of regular economic data and any other kind of important news, what do you think is the most important releases that traders are going to be looking at if they were to take that position? In terms of economic data for the dollar, we have the job openings for April expected to drop. Manufacturing PMI expected to remain below 50, indicating contraction in the manufacturing industry in the States. And also the most important data for the week on Friday is the U.S. job report. NFP is expected to drop and unemployment rate is expected to 3.5%. Even though it's still close to the all-time 3-4%. If all of these expectations are confirmed, we might see the losing momentum and incurring losses against its biggest pairs in the short term. Thank you, Andreas. And in summary, the possible idea for a trade this week is euro-dollar with a possible target around $1.09. The primary narratives that are driving that possible move up by euro-dollar are action and bond markets in the USA. And there's also focus on monetary policy and the debt ceiling and the ongoing debate around that in the USA. This week's most important release is the U.S. job report, including non-farm payrolls. Traders are also looking at PMI and other statistics from the USA in the next few days. Thanks very much, Andreas, for being here with us. An idea for this week, Michael, for giving me the opportunity. This is just an idea for a trade. It's not a guarantee of success or a signal. Always do your own research and manage risk.